Welcome to Barstow's Longview Farm. My name is Denise Barstow and I am part of the 7th generation in the family here. I'm also the marketing and education manager at Barstow's Dairy Store and Bakery, and I'm an AmeriCorps or TerraCorps member at Kestrel Land Trust. Barstow's Longview Farm has been in operation for 214 years, and our motto is looking forward since 1806. So we're always trying to do the most for our herd, for our land, for our community, and more to just stay in business and continue making milk. We opened up Barstow's Dairy Store and Bakery in 2008 as a way to diversify our business, and also an anaerobic digester which converts the energy potential in cow manure and food waste and turns it into enough electricity to power 1,600 homes. We have 600 head on the farm, we milk 300 cows, and we're part of the Cabot Agromart Cooperative, which is a regional co-op that uses milk from 800 farm families in New England and New York. Originally, Barstow's Longview Farm was a crop farm. We did asparagus, tobacco, squash, broom corn, and then in the early 1900s we transitioned to be primarily dairy. We have an amazing team of farm stand staff and farm hands here on the farm, but we really couldn't do it without our girls. Our cows are everything. They are our top priority, and one thing that we know as dairy farmers is the best way to get the best quality milk is to give the best possible care to our animals.
Nutrition is a key part of that care. We work with a dairy nutritionist to test our feed for quality twice per month, and we give our animals what's called a total mixed ration. So it's basically trail mix for cows. It contains what they need to be healthy and productive in every bite. We grow 100% of our own forage or cow food on 450 acres of Massachusetts farmland. Once the forage is cut, we pack the hay or corn into bunker silos so it will ferment. The bunker silo is like a pickle jar, locking in all of the nutrients from the time it's cut and saving it for later for our cows to eat. This allows us to feed our herd year-round from the land that we farm, which means our girls eat local. For a dairy farm, we're actually pretty land poor. We don't have a ton of acreage, so we rent much of our farmland from folks in our community. In an area with a fair amount of development pressure, we're farming on a patchwork of borrowed parcels, lots of them quite small and pretty far away. In an ideal world, we wouldn't travel more than 5 miles away, but as land close by disappears, we have to go further from the farm to replace it. It's a priority for us to continue to raise our own crops. Then we know exactly what we're feeding our herd and can take the proper care to bring it in instead of buying it from the Midwest or from overseas. The APR program, or Agricultural Preservation Restriction, is a state program that helps farmers protect their land. You may have heard this before, but land is like a bundle of sticks. In this instance, the farm takes out the stick for development and sells it to the state. In 2014, my family's farm worked with Kestrel Land Trust to conserve 123 acres of farmland on our farm. And this financially benefited our family farm at a critical time. With the funding received from the sale of development rights, we purchased 4 Lely robotic milkers, and these robots fundamentally changed what efficiency, quality, and animal care look like on this farm. Instead of milking at 4 a.m. and 4 p.m. every single day, the cows now milk themselves. They're on their own schedule, able to rest, eat, socialize, or visit the robot on their own time. Some cows give milk twice a day, some visit the robot up to 5 times per day. And relieving that udder pressure means they spend more time in their day, comfortable and content. The installation of the robots on this farm have improved animal health, increased milk yield, increased milk quality, and provided us with more data for decision making while reducing labor costs, feed bills, and vet bills. The APR program offered us a great investment in the future of our family farm with these robots, and it has very much enhanced cow and farmer freedom and happiness.
Dairy farms produce local, nutritious food, but we do so much more than that. We're also maintaining open space, which is good for groundwater and wildlife habitat. We are sustaining local food access here in the Pioneer Valley, and we're connecting our community to heritage and to place.
According to CISA, or Community Involved in Sustaining Agriculture, Massachusetts has about 120 dairy farms left, representing under 2% of all the farms in the state. But this tiny number of farmers steward 10% of all agricultural land in Massachusetts. Farmland conservation matters. Come visit us at your neighborhood dairy farm, open daily at Barstow's Dairy Store and Bakery, and farm tours for groups of 5 people or under with masks available by appointment.